All right, I'll shut up about that one. Let's see. Did I miss anything?
Don's talking about his APU. Yeah, so get back to me on that, Don, the first time you have to replace something on that APU. When you're saying, I've got a carrier on mine, and I've only had the truck for about a year, and there's been at least one repair that cost $2,000. Well, it could have been worse. It could have been $4,000, but they ended up not having to do that part. But the maintenance on them, I still think that they're a good idea simply because it reduces wear and tear on the engine itself.
Right.
So you're going to lower your maintenance costs on the engine as a result. You are going to get better fuel mileage. That is true. But when you do the entire what an APU costs you, I think it's more of a wash than people think over, say, a 4-year period of time.
But with that being said, it is going to prolong the life of your engine in theory. It may cost you the same amount in basic maintenance, I think, and minor repairs, but maybe save your truck from major repairs, postponing them longer down the life of the truck because you don't have the idle time. So I think that's a possibility. Exactly. Sean, squirrel. So Don said he found that the business loan is very different from the normal loan. They don't really care about your credit score. It's not a big deal to them. We actually did a podcast on this. It's pretty good on business credit. If you go to podwheels.com and look up the Road Warrior Entrepreneurs podcast, you will actually be able to find one in that list there where we actually talked about business credit versus personal credit and how they look at it differently and what criteria they are looking at and what the overall decision-making process is when they do that. So I think if you haven't heard that, I think it's a pretty good episode. We actually did that with Colton Lawrence. I want to say middle of last year, maybe towards the end of last year.